Striking the shield does not count. Again, they have to be 3 solid shots. Okay, glance off. Stop, stop, stop. I did as well.
Okay, all right. And Homa is going to fight.
Nicholas Homa. By 1 shot. That is how close it can get.
You ready now? Hey, John! Johnson, you're up.
Oh, this is what format you want to fight?
What format you want to fight? Long sword, sword, shield? So, Jonathan, as soon as you're ready. Just to let you know, I asked Nathan, remember Nathan, he was 50 years old, and I asked if he's ready to fight his next round, that's when we're going to fight. He said, I'm ready now. So once again, remember the years of fighting and all that. Is there, here, from the crowd, is there a question you want to ask either one of them before this match? Anything? All right. Are you married? The answer is no on both. All right. That's a good question, though. I like that one. And fight!
All right. Again, make the line backwards. That is a skill that you learn to have. Break, break. Nathan going into that guard to block those shots. Got that high guard for sword, so that when he goes in to hit his head, he's basically hitting his sword and making those shots not count. And Jonathan manipulating Nathan with that shield so that he can get shots in. That's Nathan using Jonathan's shield against him to get shots in the back of the head. you can tell, this does take a lot out of you. The Clairol moment.
First place for DragonCon is taken on. And Rich and Homer are almost ready to get on the field. Do we have any questions for Rich or Nicholas Homa? At the tournament so far? Injuries for Palmetto Knights this year. One major injury he had was Trey Sutter, our big man. He had a Belarusian hit him in the back, and it cracked his shoulder blade in half. Like, completely in half. It was pretty nasty looking x-ray. That's about the worst injury I know of for the Palmetto Knights crew. Several have had injuries for years that were finally getting surgeries and stuff for them. Oh yes, and a fun one, in the pro fights over in Rome, Sam Shepard basically got a pile driver thrown on him, and he was, well, out of the fight after that.
Pile driver. I didn't know wrestling moves was allowed.
All right. Anything either one of you want to say before you fight for first and second place? All right, let's get this show on the road. Despite the fact he's been fighting here for like 5 years and he's never won, finally he wins this damn tournament. sponsors, Age of Craft. They have given us gift cards. Rich Helswick is getting $150 for winning this. Nicholas Homa is going to get two $50 ones, so he's getting $100 for getting second place. And Nathan, are you walking? Okay. And Nathan is going to get $50 for Age of Craft. Now we're going to get our fighters lined up for some melees, and it's going to be group fights. The goal in a group fight is to put the man on the ground. Now, in turn, to get him on the ground, that can be anything. That means he's running, and he slips and falls. He's now out of the fight. As soon as anything other than his weapon touches the ground, other than his feet, he's out of the fight. Okay? Boom. To the ground. So, oh, you fucking. So, like what usually happens, he's fighting someone else, and someone you go,
Oh, idiot number 2.
So you can be submitted through pain, because a shot to the butt, well, that kind of motivates people not to stand up anymore. That's a thing that happens. The other things that happen will be something like, in a square-on fight, he runs by, trips, goes to the ground, out of the fight. Another one, which this one rarely pulls off well, square-on hip toss. So we line up, come in, hook, and throw. Things like that will take guys to the ground, in addition to just pure pain. On the same note, I will be, normally you stop when it's 3-on-1. Depending on what the match is and how things look and whether or not the fighters look in danger, I will not stop it on 3-on-1s. We will keep going. But if the fighters look in danger or anything of that type, I will stop on 3-on-1s. So if you ever see 3-on-1s and I stop it, that's why it happened. Okay, folks? All right, let's get some melee fighters on the ring. Put this show on the road.
My battery's low. I got to switch.
Like 2-on-2 is good. Let's go 2-on-2 for the first round. All right, so another guy sit down. Get some others lined up to be ready. All right, one more thing. We're going to be doing fan favorites. So at the end of this segment, the guys who get the $150 gift cards are the ones you choose. So out of the melee fighters only, it's going to be fan favorites. All right? So, track, decide who you think's putting on the best show for you.
Jeez.
in this situation did a sacrifice throw. Took himself down with the guy to make sure his teammate still had someone up. And Jeff twisted his ankle on the way down, and that's why he's limping at the moment. It's fine, he's got another one. Any melee team that Ian is on wins by height.
Oh, it's 3 on 3. Yeah.
I've called him everything from a frame to scaffolding today. When we were building this lovely cage for these birdies to fly around in.
Fly.
Guys, let's get ready. Putting the knee back on, guys. With all those choppy boys out there, we don't want to carry something that big off the field.
Yeah.
I broke my shoulder. He told you that, right? Hold your position. This makes you give an old new appreciation for those commercials about the axe effect.
Oh.
Because after the fighting, you need something for the smell. Oh, everybody ready? Take your guards. Fight!
It's a hard angle anyway.
Oh yeah.
But my eyes I can see it fine.
Stop fight!
Basically. They should have built a round ring instead of a square one. Sheesh.
Maybe they're trying to maximize the range.
The wrong way of doing it.
How about optics on?
It's been done.
Resetting fighters and the cage. Is that why you got it?
Hey guys.
how this goes. So first we got Sean over here who came down from Detroit. Tell us about yourself a little bit. One, I'm pretty sure you're single, right?
Well, down to the bar. If I could drink, water would be great right now. I'm the rock star. I'm fancy.
And now we got Iron Ivan.
I want some more.
Ian, so this is your first official melee. So how are you feeling about these experiences?
You going nowhere.
And Jacob, this is your first melees. How are you feeling right now?
Pissed off or want to go take down the street?
And Amy, veteran Amy, years and years of this stuff. How are you feeling right now?
Like I'm going to be hunting a mountain soon.
Damn, everyone wants a piece of him.
All right, couple more moments here, waiting for a third fighter. Still got any guys in the crowd to get some questions? No, you're not. All right. Let's throw out a question. All right, Waldo, that I can see for once. Say again, sir? Favorite movie? Let's go through it. Ian, your favorite movie is?
Mad Max Fury Road. Deliverance.
Deliverance.
He was joking, but that was still kind of scary.
The Glorious Bastards.
I'll do it.
Oh, and we got to ask other questions because we got another fighter out here finally. This is Wheels. You got his name because he's highly notable in the melee field. So one, how are you feeling about this DragonCon experience? He's also a first-time DragonConner. How do you feel about first time fighting at DragonCon and the whole experience?
I'm regretting yesterday's run, but other than that, it feels awesome.
And now your favorite movie.
What was that? Favorite movie? Probably Jurassic Park.
Your favorite movie.
Aliens.
Jacob, your favorite movie.
Something to
Me
eat.
personally, I don't know if you guys know this one, but one of my favorite sports movies is Blood of Heroes. I want to do that one day in Armory in here. That'd be some fun stuff. All right, guys, you ready? Wait, Jesus Christ, that was about really bad. Fighters ready! Fight!
What happened?
One fighter down. The other team has a one fighter advantage now. Two fighters down. All right. John, enjoy that? All right, looks like we have one fighter down.
I wish I could take it.
And she's okay. Nicely fought, nicely fought. And Kurt has more energy, and Wheels is going to stand on the field. As I was saying yesterday, he actually ran in the 5K in armor, right?
So that's a great question. So a lot of times it has to do with the deflection and how weapons come in. You can, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah. So the flat ones actually just attract more shots. Is that the flat top ones really hit that all day. But the ones with points, or the ones that have like, I don't have mine here, but mine has fluting on the top of it. So shots that come in on the top hit that and deflect off. Same thing with the pointed ones. Depends on what kind of kit you're looking for. If you're going 13th century Crusader or anything like that, that's what they did.
So we'll get that question in a second. We're about to get going. All right? Sorry.
Oh,
well,
boy.
Yeah, you are. Wheels over here,
Mountain in
all right.
front of me again.
So here's the kind of fun thing about to go down. It's definitely the first time at DragonCon. It is not the first time in the USA though, but it's definitely the first time we've ever done this at DragonCon. This is a father and son duo. So we have James Fabian and Sean Fabian. So James, because you were not here earlier, what's your favorite movie?
Lord of the Rings. Favorite, well, since I already told you to employ his passion, favorite sport movie is Goon.
Dune is a great movie. Yeah. So Matt Biondi, your favorite movie is?
Jake stole mine, so I'm going to be more specific. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Oh, okay. Okay. You want me to decide?
All right. It's going to be a nice little rumble.
Sure.
Decided to let the young ones do this. Are you ready? Is the crowd ready? Good job, Matt. Say yes, Jim. Hook that arm. Oh, we got one set down, one set still. Come on, Jim. Punch him. Use that shield. Oh! Tap you, last man standing. Nicely done.
I'm going to make this one get switched up a little bit. Armor fairly rare. All right, hold on one second. Fixed. Do we have a third? All right. Well, we only need one more if we're going to have to
I got no one watching me right now.
take four. All right, so one thing I want to do, I want to switch up the father and son. Dad, come on over. I want Daddy to put an ass whooping on somebody.
Somebody flip Rich's Aventail. Oh yes, Rich is actually the club leader for the father and son, and he's been teaching them. So it'll be interesting to see this fight. Team 1 ready. Team 2 ready. Fight!
Oops, sorry, man.
And now Rich. Push him down, push him down. Use your shield, get him down. Pull him down. He's all stuck, pull him down. You can use the opponents as obstacles. Fight. You can take these gentlemen that are on the ground are actually obstacles now. Those of you that saw them turtling underneath their shield. Never turn your back on your opponent. Now, Rich is engaging a lot of kicks, but if there was more people on the field, they would certainly try to trip him when he did that. So the younger basket fighters could be running these people around the field, and our field is not big enough for that. They're all caught up in the corner. That's a lot of time when she's trying to run. Now Rich is broken off to pull and try to taunt somebody out of that corner. Hit somebody. Field awareness is key. Jim. Keep hitting. Keep hitting. Use that shield. And you're all the way up to Jim. Again, Rich is back, looking for an opportunity to come in and strike. Because Jim is chicken winged on the fence, Rich is going to have to use a lot of his momentum to get him down. And he's not paying attention. And took him down. One of the most difficult things as a new fighter in Melee is learning to have field awareness. You have to pay attention to where everything is. And we fight 3-on-3, 5-on-5, 6 and 21-on-21. So having 41 other fighters on this field is a little difficult. That's why tabards come in very, very handy. So you are not attacking your teammates. Melee fighters, is there one more fight? I know Rich has got one more fight in him. He did throw a few ballerina kicks. It takes a lot of effort for that. I know Nathan is going to get my axe in there. But yes, when you are on the ground, you become cannon fodder. And you will see most of your fighters who are down, if they can't get out of the way, they turtle underneath their shield or their weapon. Those of you who saw me on the ground, I put my axe over my weak points so that if somebody came and fell on me, I wasn't going to break something. Because that can happen in incidental contact. All right, looks like we got Sam Andrews, we got Rich, we got Jake. Yeah, Rich, do you guys want to pull on? Sam, we got one here. Rich, do not break my axe. No. Now the ones that did break were not rattan. So I use rattan because it flexes and it just splinters. The regular wood, like the wood this is made out of, though you obviously saw how well those held up. So when you're in a tournament and we're overseas, we bring extra halves with us. And I believe we went through probably, well, when we were in Spain, we went through at least 40 halves. That's a lot of wood to take over. Yes.
So Sam, what's your favorite move?
I would have to go with Big Trouble, Little China.
That's a good one.
Since we're here, I have to say Bloody Heroes.
Right there with me, Bloody Heroes. It's a great flick.
All right, Rich, what's your favorite movie?
The live stream of DragonCon.
And here I thought you were going to say Steel Magnets. team, are you ready? Rich and team, are you ready? All right, for Blood and Glory and Steel Magnolias, fight! Standing back to pick his opponent. Unfortunately, a 3-on-3 usually he evolves to 3 singles matches. But Sam is trying to determine this. We're going to make it. Rich is trying to use his leg to sweep. Oh! That's how you pull up. Oh, right across the face. Do not discount this corner. There's a hot fight going on between Wheels and Dick. And Rich is punching, and here he goes. Keep up their teammates. Tried to swing him down, and that didn't quite work. Again, that is the proper use of the polo. All right, Sam. Now, they're pulling the opponent down too. His teammate. If you go down, you try to take somebody with you no matter what. Oh, and Sam got the second one down. Now see, Sam can stand back in range and drop the pain. But at some point, he's not going to want to stay there. And this is what called bringing the pain means. Rich can stand there and keep him occupied as Sam just keeps dropping those locks on his body. Sam can get in and help him go down. Stop fight, stop fight, stop fight. Something is going amiss. All right, we needed to make sure his helmet was still on. That is something that none of us ever want to have happen.
Yeah.
As you saw in my last fight, my helmet was literally choking me out, so I had to take it off. We all have an inner system inside of our helmets, and then we have a chin strap that keeps it on. Sometimes that chin strap slips and starts to choke you if it gets pushed back. A lot of times there are actual medieval systems. We need a multi-tool. Oh, never mind. We're fighting. And Rich is going full force. And he's out. Melee fighters. Anybody that's fought melee, get in here.
That's pretty awesome, right, folks? Review us on the app. much. You love this. Tell them to support us, and we'll do more and more. If we had more fighters here, we'd probably do more. We're pretty wiped out, probably guess.
How many of you think the richest kicks look like Miss Piggy?
Who?
Rich Arena, the ballerina.
Okay, folks, so how we're going to play this game is we have a decibel reader, and you're going to yell when I walk up to a fighter and ask if he's your favorite, okay? So first, we're going to go with Rich. Ivan. Wheels. Maynard. Shepard. Josh. The Mountain. Biondi, Matt Biondi. Jeff the Bull. Amy. James Fabian, Daddy. Sean Fabian. All right, so according to Decibel Reader, we have it's Sam, Rich, and Amy for the top 3 at the moment. We got to knock that down to 2. I got a photo real quick. Oh. All right. So, Sam, Rich, Amy, stand over here, please. One last yell for Sam. All right. One last yell for Rich. And one last yell for Amy. All right, off those readings, Rich and Sam get the award.
I wanted to.
They are both getting a $150 coupon from Age of Craft. All right, folks. So we are done. We got a half-hour break, and then the HEMA tournament begins. All right? That's going to be pretty awesome also. At 4 o'clock is the pro fights. Super intense stuff. HEMA's in a little bit. Grab some food, grab a drink, get back in here for the HEMA